Good morning, children. Welcome back to English class. Today we are going to discuss the exercises of Chapter 7 The Day the Sun Went Hiding. Hope you all have done the reading of this chapter and completed your copywork. Let's move to the exercise 1. So, all of you ready with page number 74 in your course book? First exercise, fill in the blanks. First one, all the animals suddenly became sad because it was dark and they could not find their way home. Second one, the fox was in no mood to fight because, so what's the reason? Because he had lost his cubs. Third one, the rabbit encouraged the fox to dash. What did the rabbit ask the fox? To grab the crocodile and tear the sun from his teeth. Fourth one, when the fox told the crocodile that he must be tired and sleepy, the crocodile dashed. So, what did the crocodile do that time? He opened his mouth wide and yawned. Let's discuss the next two questions. Let us read two. So, there are two questions given here. So, let's discuss the first one. Do you think the fox was clever? Why? So, what do you think, children? Is the fox was clever? Of course, the fox was clever. By his cleverness, the sun was saved from the crocodile. Second one, what do you think will happen if the sun goes away forever? So, what will happen? There will be darkness everywhere. Next exercise, it's a crossword. Complete the words in this puzzle. Some clues are given below to help you. First one is the number of days in a week. So, how many days in a week? 7. Write the spelling of that number in the column of 1. Then third question, 3 plus 2. So what's the answer? 5. Fourth one, this comes after 2. So which number comes after 2? 3. Then second question, the number of players in a cricket team. So do you know the number of players in a cricket team? Yes, it's 11. Next we move to page number 75. In this exercise we learn grammar, past tense. We have already learned this in grammar book. Look at the following two sentences. Every morning the sun rises in the east. It was a bright morning. The sun smiled at the birds and the plants. So, in this first sentence, we use rises, which is in the present tense. We use the present tense to describe the actions that happen every day or regularly. In sentence 2, we use smiled, which is the past tense form. Here we are describing what the sun did one bright morning in the past. Not only that, we have one more past tense word, that is was. For most action words, we add d or ed to form their past tense. For example, smiled, talked. The past tense forms of some doing verbs are different. Examples, past tense of go is went, catch is caught. So their spellings are different. Look at the story again and underline all the verbs that end in d or ed. Now circle all the verbs which form the past tense without adding d or ed. So all of you read the story once more and underline the verbs that end in d or ed and circle the verbs which has different spellings. That means without adding d or ed. For example, go, went, like that. So write down all the d or ed past tense action words in box A and the other past tense action words in box B. So all of you read once more this chapter and try to do by yourself and check your answers. Next we move to page number 76. There we learn punctuation. Punctuation means use of capital letters, full stop, comma. Here, Idhi wrote this paragraph about what she and her friends like to do, but she forgot to put full stops where necessary so that her paragraph makes sense. Don't forget to put the first letter of the word after the full stop in capital letters. As you know, we begin the sentences with capital letters and end the sentences with full stop. So here in this paragraph, full stops are missing. So you have to put full stops where necessary so that that paragraph makes sense. and after the full stop, you begin the next sentence with capital letter. Next, we move to page number 77. Here you can see some pictures are given there. You already know the names of these shapes. So first one is rectangle, second one triangle, and third one circle. Now draw this figure, then color it. So you have to join that lines and also color it. Then third one, write what you drew. Follow the numbers and marked in the figure above. First I drew a rectangle. Then I drew triangles on either side of it. I drew another triangle as the tail. For the fins, I drew two small rectangles on either side of the rectangle. Then I drew the fish eye and mouth. Next, we move to page number 78. It's about describing things. In the first column, you describe the birds, and second column, you describe the animals, describe their color, body parts, sounds, eating habits, and homes. Next, we move to page number 79. There is an art corner. You can create shadows and tell interesting stories to your families or class. So, children, hope you understood the exercises of this chapter. Do the exercises carefully and learn this chapter. That's all for today. Have a nice day. Thank you.